Okay, so now let us adjust the settings of our um excuse me. Let us adjust the settings of our shape scatter or shape splatter so that we can randomly position this. Um, what I'll do is I can make this window unlock so it floats, and then I'll go to my my node here, and then after that I will just go to the properties of the node, and then as you can see here I am already done with my pattern. Now it's time to adjust the size. Now right now this is the default size being given, or the size as per the shape that we have. I can increase that scale size, and as you can see also the size of the would-be rocks are excuse me increasing. Let's say we would like to have that scale in random. I can click and drag this directly, or I can drag this directly to 1, and then I can adjust the amount of the scale, for example, to 1.25 if I would like to further adjust the size of the rocks. But let's say I'll keep it to 1, so that's appearing fine but still looking linear. So I'll go back, or I'll close up the size, and then this time I'll go to position. The position random, let's click and drag that. So as I click the position random, or as I drag it, the rocks are moving into various position or area now. So it is now being distributed randomly, unlike before that it was lined up like the tilings. Shift control, you can drag to see how it's reacting. Next, after the position, let's go rotation. These are the initial orientations of your rocks, or of the shapes that we have created. I'll just again randomize that so that they are oriented in different positions. Next is rotation from background slope. The background slope is, for example, as you can see, it is going up and down, or the surface is uneven. So we can click and drag that so that they can either rotate over it. Next is I'll close the rotation, and this time the height. So in the height, I can click the height offset random. This means excuse me, if I drag this, as you can see, it is how deep or how much it is placed on top or on the surface, or how much it is going to be depressed or under, right? So let's say we'll keep the amount to 0. We'll keep it as it is, and then we will try to adjust the offset. If I click and drag that, so as you can see, it's like some of the shapes are going up and some of the shapes are going down. So it's being randomized. Let's say if I add an amount of 0.25 or 1, if that is too much, no, it's appearing fine. Okay, we're having some pixelations on some parts, so let's say 0.85 to lessen that. Then I'll go on the masking. So the masking also is the appearance. As you can see, some of the rocks are going to be hidden, some are not. So that is your masking. You can also try using mask from the slope or on the surface. If I remove it, right, some will appear more and some will appear less. So let's just make them random a little. There. So now we have those things. So that is how you can adjust your shape scatter. I can put this back, dock it back here, and then look at the work. Shift, Control, right click and drag. Now I can see that there are some stones being applied onto my scene. You can repeat the process of creating new stones or new shapes that are going to be distorted into rocks or stones so that you can scatter them later on. Let me just organize my scene here. There. So let's say I'll just select this, and then I'll just right click, add frame, and then we will name this, for example, rocks. Let's change the color. Let's change it more grayish type of color, but the background is a bit grayish already, so grayish red. There. Okay, so that is going to be how you can adjust you can scatter using the shape scatter node. You can distribute or scatter your created rocks or details into the scene. I'll see you on the next lesson.